Welcome to tonight's football game between the Rector Cougars and the Piggott Mohawks. We're at Piggott at the Mohawk Field. It's called Parker Field, named after a gentleman that was a longtime custodian here for over 60 years at Piggott, and what a nice honor that is for those folks to name the field after him. I'm Bill Hampton, along with
Ed Gargis and Hank Lippert.
And we're going to be calling the game for you tonight. We look forward to it. This is our second game of the season to be bringing to you, and the Rector Cougars come in with a record of 0-2. Their first 2 weeks, they had losses to Corning and to Valley View. The head coach is Elliot Jacobs. He is assisted by Nathan Henderson. Superintendent of schools is Rob Louder. The high school principal is Wade Williams. He is a former graduate of the Piggott schools. Right. And the cheerleaders tonight for the Rector Cougars, Kelsey Chevalier, Lenny Cosby, and their seniors, junior Amanda Lair, sophomores Chelsea Benson, Brittany Sharp, and Shelby Hall. And also the cheerleading sponsor is Amber Powell and Jade Mount. For the Piggott Mohawks, they come in with a record of 2-0. First week we had Piggott at Portageville, and they looked very good. And Piggott won that game. They also beat Walnut Ridge last week. The head coach, David Hendricks, assisted by Michael Harrell and Sean Hearn. Superintendent of schools at Piggott is Ed Winberry. High school principal Barry Dehart, assisted by Brock Swan. Their cheerleaders are Falcon Taylor, Brittany Overby, Kaylee Haywood, Jamie Nelson, Tiffany Wiersbicky, Corey Lehman, Kylie Mode, Jordan Armour, Kobe Laxton, Kristen Poe, Alice Watson, and Emily Innes. And the sponsor is Faith Connolly. The band director for Piggott is Brian Pearson, and the drum major is Heather Odell. And we saw that band perform at halftime at Piggott. They did a great job. And we'll turn it over to Hank Lippert. He's going to give you the starting lineups for both teams on offense tonight.
Okay, starting for the Rector Cougars. They've got a heavy senior-laden line here. The center, Alan Rofe. Right guard is Seth Matheny. Left tackle is Corey Freeze. Joey Cox is the right tackle. Brent Boyd is the left tackle. The running backs are Tyler Small and Clinton Haley. Logan Buck is the quarterback. He's a junior, and he is a pretty good quarterback. For the Piggott Mohawks on offense, Bryce Swan is the left end. Cody Hawkins is the left tackle. Josh Moore is the left guard. The center is Adam Carpenter. Right guard is Wes Wood. Right tackle is Luke Wade. And the right end is Ethan Mitkiff. Daniel Baldwin is the quarterback. The left tackle is Michael Morgan. And Brian Seals the fullback. And Justin Howe is the other running back.
Well, Hank,
so there you have it.
Hank, thanks for giving us those starting lineups. We've got Ed Gargis here, and he is the district manager with New Wave Communications. And Ed, New Wave will be coming into Piggott, we hope, in the very near future, and this whole area of northeast Arkansas, being St. Francis, Pollard, Piggott, Rector, Marmaduke, Greenway, and Leif.
Correct.
And we're looking forward to that. And I know these people are. We've already heard people that have got to watch a little of the replay of the Piggott Portageville game that we gave the school, and they've made some copies and shown that around, and people are very excited about it.
And that's exciting for New Wave as well. You know, we made an investment into Northeast Arkansas. We're excited about the area, excited about being in the communities that we serve. Wanted to bring a lot of services to them and think we can really improve their communications and telecommunications viewing experiences.
So. Well, guys, I got to visit both schools earlier this week, and the physical plants of both school districts are extremely nice. I'm very impressed with the Piggott campus, also with the Rector campus. I toured the Rector gymnasium, state of the art. Piggott's got a brand new gymnasium they'll be opening up this winter, and we'll be bringing basketball games, at least one game from each of those schools this year, and we look forward to that. We also will be to Marmaduke for a game, and we're just looking forward to bringing high school sports, other activities. YHC, as we're called, we're seen on Channel 21 on New Wave Cable.
Yes.
And we have changed our name to YHC, your hometown channel. And we bring newscast Monday through Friday morning live at 6:30. We replay that newscast at noon, at 6:30 p.m., midnight at 1:30 a.m. We also have a racing show. We have a couple of ladies that do a cooking show. We go out and do parades, talk to people of interest. We call that our hometown shorts. And this year, matter of fact, we were down, did the July 4th parade at Piggott. And once Piggott comes on board, when I say they come on board, when the cable and everything gets updated, where they can pick up White Sea on Channel 21, we will show that and give everybody plenty notice on that. Show it a few times. But again, we're very excited. The hospitality that the folks here at Piggott have shown has just been outstanding.
Yes, it is.
I mean, the coaches were just elated about watching the ball game. Come in here a minute, Taylor.
Hey, young Mr. Taylor.
We got. Tell us your name here.
Zach Taylor.
Talk to me, man.
Zach, we bumped into Zach when we were over at Portageville. He tried to teach us a few things. We appreciate all his cooperation and everything. And then he went back and bragged on us just enough that we were able to get back over here to Piggott Stadium. So, Zach, we appreciate all your help and everything. How things going over here at Piggott School?
Good, good. We're 3-0 in junior high, 2-0 in senior high. Working on 3-0 tonight.
Get to go 3-0 tonight. You hear it first. Zach Taylor made the call, so we'll see what happens. Good deal. Appreciate you stopping by, Zach.
Fine young man. We met him at Portageville, as Ed said, and helped us out over there. We appreciate it. Guys, we're just a few moments away from the coin toss, so let's take a break, and we'll be back in just a moment for the kickoff.
The National Guard members are our sons and our daughters, our neighbors, our co-workers. It's almost the DNA of America.
Well, everybody's got the same vehicles to sell. All we have to sell is service and reputation.
You seem to want to treat the customer the way you want to be treated.
They're going to be treated good. They're going to get good service. Going to get a good vehicle.
Taking care of the people after the sale. We feel like we're absolutely the best.
It's all a family, customers and the people who work here.
We have a good reputation with a lot of good people.
I only have Alan, Christian, and Dexter.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful historic downtown Dexter. At Gregory's Creations, fragrant candles and lampe brochet fills the air. Brides are registering for fine china.
Many unique gift ideas and a warm, friendly atmosphere is created at Patricia's Tea Room. Plus, Patricia's Tea Room serves lunch Thursday through Saturday at 11 to 2.
Call J.R. York, attorney at law, if you've been injured by another's negligence, hurt at work, or denied disability. Over 20 years experience. J.R. York, attorney at law. Call 624-7406.
Sang by Piggott High School senior Kristen McCluskey.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright
It's a beautiful night for football out here tonight. What do you guys think about it?
Looking forward to it. You're right. Great weather, cool breeze.
And now they're going out to the captains are going out to the midfield for the coin toss right now.
Captains for Piggott are Luke Wade, and that is Bryce Swan and Ethan Midkiff. And they are the captains for the Piggott Mohawks. We'll get those captains for you in just a minute. School Alma Mater by Piggott Band. Well, the captains for the Rector Cougars were Corbin Taylor, he's number 8. Aaron Spears was number 24. Alex Roof, number 60. Referees tonight, guys.
Okay, Bill.
The referee, Troy Cox. The linesman, Charlie Brown. The line judge, Jay Taggart. The umpire, Donnie Russell. The back judge, Scott White.
Well, it looks like Piggott won the toss and deferred to the second half, and Rector's going to take the opening kickoff. They're going to defend the south goal, and Piggott's going to kick off from the north end. And once again, we've got a beautiful night for football here. The crowd keeps filing in, and the stadium's getting pretty full.
Big crowd on the home side. Beautiful job on the national anthem that time.
Yes, it was.
Kristen McCluskey, a senior here. And we had those speakers there on the front, and then I didn't realize that Gator had that running. And when he turned it back around, I was like, Steve, it'd be good to get. So, here we are, off and running again.
Yep.
But great night for football, and we're looking forward to a great game. Right before kickoff, though, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Okay.
Here
Piggott
comes the Piggott
Mohawks are
Mohawks.
taking the field. And you can feel the excitement in the air here. They're looking to go 3-0.
Well, I tell you, I've never seen a town get so excited about their football team as Piggott is. And, guys, they're a young team. They've got 7 of their starters on offense are juniors. They have 4 seniors. And they have some guys that play in some key positions there that are juniors. And they're building, and they're going to be strong this year, and they're going to have a good team next year.
Oh, yeah. It's a beautiful field they got here.
Oh, it's unbelievable for high school. The press box, everything is just superb. And like I said, we have been treated so kind. Just unreal, right, Ed?
Absolutely, absolutely. Everybody you bump into, excited that we're here, excited about what's going on, and excited about Friday Night Football here in Piggott.
Well, we're excited to be here, folks. YHC-TV, and our banner out front says Channel 21, and we're getting our new banner made of YHC, and we'll have it ready the next time we're in around the area. We will be doing other games, high school games in Malden, Dexter, also in Rector. And we'll be covering some of the Poplar Bluff Mule games. And so it's going to be an exciting time, high school football. And when the football season's over, we'll be bringing high school basketball in northeast Arkansas, the towns of Marmaduke, Rector, and Piggott. And in southeast Missouri, Portageville, Clarkton, Holcomb, Gideon, also Malden, Bernie, Dexter, Richland, and other schools up north.
Okay, Brian Seals back to kick off. Deep receive is Daniel. I forgot his last name.
It's a reverse.
It's a reverse. Yes, it is. Oh, he's met with some resistance right there at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, Dalton Shaw that time was handed the ball off. Looks like he got it up to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, squarely on the 20-yard line.
Sophomore Cord Pike in on that tackle there. There was quite a plethora there of Piggott Mohawks, but he was leading the charge. Great to see that from the young guy.
Referee's timeout on the field. Looks like Rector's going to go with a power eye left there, Hank.
Yep. Logan Buck, the quarterback. Under center. Oh, we got a little movement on the Piggott line. But it looked like it slipped the official's notice.
Daniel Midkiff on that tackle.
Hester at time, the ball carrier, thrown for a yard loss.
Well, they're going to have a hard time running against this team.
I tell you, Piggott is strong. They're big. Rector comes in, though, talked with their high school principal last week, Wade Wilson, or this week earlier, and he says they're going to have a good ball club this year, Rector is. He said they're building, but when they get into their conference, says we think we're going to be pretty good.
Okay, there's a handoff up the middle, and he didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, he's met by that big Mohawk line.
Well, you just about got to give the whole defensive front there credit for that tackle.
But Wes Woods leading the charge there from the middle linebacker spot on that tackle.
That's going to give him a 3rd and 11 here. With just under 11 minutes in the first quarter.
Glad that you've joined us on YHC TV. We're glad to be here in Piggott bringing the ball game.
Well, let's see if he puts the ball in the air, Bill. And he's dropping back.
Oh, good protection.
Oh, underthrown right there. Well, that's going to put him back in punt formation.
Buck was trying to hit Shaw that time, who did a curl in.
Well, Piggott ought to get pretty good field position to start the first drive tonight. And they've got a good punt returner, too.
Look, Rob Rice and
Brian
Daniel
Seal.
Baldwin coming back for the return.
Yep. At Portisville, he almost broke several. Oh, there's a bad shank. And they're going to get real good field position.
Start on the 40.
It's 21-yard punt that time.
Well, Pickett's going to have great field position.
Oh, yes.
At the Rector 40-yard line. Now, let's see if – well, you know, when we watched them at Portisville, the quarterback was throwing a lot of passes, and they didn't throw any hardly at the whole game.
Well, in warm-ups, and he did the same thing today. And I tell you what, Daniel Baldwin's got a good arm.
Yeah.
But look at them. They come out that T formation. Look at those backs.
This would be a
They're
good
strong.
time to strike. Well, here's a pitch to the right side.
Morgan's got it.
And he's a hard-running kid.
It's like a gain of 2, Hank.
Look like Daniel Hester and Joey Cox in on that tackle for the Cougars.
2nd and 8.
Okay, Carpenter up over the ball.
Whoops, flag on
Had
the
a little
play.
movement there. That's going to cost Piggott 5 yards. Illegal procedure.
That just drives. I know that drives the coaches wild. And again, I've never played football, and so it's easy for me. It's kind of like a foul in basketball. Same thing, you know. You look at that thinking, gosh, this is the 3rd game of the season. We ought to have this down by now. Still go with the T backfield.
There's
Daniel Baldwin on the key. Daniel Hester leading that tackle also.
Okay, his Rector defense is pretty tough in early going here.
Ball and a yard gain that time we're going to give him. 3rd and 11.
Okay.
Hey, Rector's defense come to play.
There's the snap. His pitch running around the left side. Justin Howell on a big gain. He's up to the 30, down to about the 23-yard line.
13-yard gain that time by Justin Howell. Picks up the first and 10 of the game.
And moves the chains.
Yeah, we had Joey Cox in there. There's also Corbin Taylor in on that tackle.
Well, they overcame the 5-yard penalty, and they got a first down, so they ought to be feeling pretty good about themselves.
Well, that was a good sweep that time. Good
Yes,
blocking out front by the lineman of Piggott.
Oh. Here's Baldwin. Hand off to Morgan right up the middle. He gains about 3, maybe 4 yards.
Yeah, looked like Tyler Small in there on that tackle.
$8:15 to go in the first period. No score.
Looks like we're going to have an official timeout on the field.
Looks like equipment repair. Seth Matheny going off, and coming in for him is
Clinton Haley.
Clinton Haley.
He's one of the running backs. Yep. There's a lot of guys going both ways on both these teams.
Oh, yes.
Here we're at 2nd and 7. There's an option play. Baldwin keeps, and he's stuck about the 20-yard line.
Looked like Seth Parsley in on that tackle.
Gain of 1, Hank, on that, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and 6.
You know, it looks like Rector's really come to play, and if they can quit giving up a long gain on 3rd down, then they may force them into a situation here to go for it on 4th down. Ball under center. He's out.
That's 3 with the
got
ball.
the ball, and he might have got 4 or 5 yards. That's going to bring up a 4th down, though.
Looked like Dalton Shaw led that charge, wrapping them up. Several Cougars assisted Joey Cox in there on that tackle.
Well, it's a gain of 2 on that. It's 4th and 4, and they're in 4-down territory.
Yeah, they are. Let's see what they come up with here. This should be interesting.
Officials timeout. Piggott with their initial drive. Rector's drive stalled after 3 plays. They punted the ball away. Piggott took over on the Rector 40, and they've driven the ball down to the 18-yard line of Rector.
Quick snap. Morgan's got the ball, running on the right side. And
I believe
think
he's going
gonna
to be short.
Oh my gosh. From our perspective, it didn't look like he had it. But
it looked like maybe Tyler Small from the middle linebacker position came in on that tackle.
Gain of 5. At the angle we're at, it didn't look like he made it, and it looked like he was about 3 yards shy. So, again, I'm glad the officials were down there. And Michael Morgan, nothing against you. We just, from the angle we were at, it just didn't look like it had gone anywhere.
Well, that keeps the drive alive, and it's 1st and 10 on about the
14.
The 14-yard line.
Oh, good dive play right up the middle. Brian Seals that time with the ball. He's going to be down there close to another 1st and 10.
Aaron Spears in on that tackle for the Cougars.
Let's Brian Seal can run the ball.
He did. He did get a 1st down. They got a gain of 11 that time, Brian Seal. And it's 1st and go from the 3. Call it the 4.
There's an option play, and that looks like Ball kept it, running right there behind Luke Wade, big Luke Wade, number 77.
Michael Morgan carrying that ball in that time for 4 yards out. Piggott goes on the board first, 6-0. They'll try the extra point.
Okay, Piggott's on the board first.
They're going to go for 2, guys, right off the bat here.
As the pitch out to three.
Tried to sweep.
And he's still on his feet. And he's in there.
So with 5:46 to go in the first period, it's the Piggott Mohawks 8, the Rector Cougars 0. We'll be back in just a moment.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college or career classes. Three Rivers affordable tuition
means Pell Grants go further.
I can use A+.
I got a scholarship.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
A-Plus Medical Equipment of Dexter has the answers for you. Oxygen patients, are you unhappy with your service? There's no cost to switch, and generally, no doctor visit is required. Home delivery, friendly staff, and high-quality equipment is the A-Plus way. A-Plus delivers the best in customer service for Southeast Missouri. For all your care, we're always there. A-Plus Medical Equipment, located at 8 North Catalpa in Dexter. Call us toll-free at 888-624-0402. Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful, historic downtown Dexter.
Visit or call Wallace & Owens Country Mart Bakery for all your special occasions. Steaks, chops, hams, and seafoods are just a few specialties you will find at Wallace & Owens Country Mart.
Morgan Furniture and Appliance has name brands such as Justice, Ashley, Cochran, Best Chair, Sealy, Whirlpool, and KitchenAid. That's Morgan Furniture and Appliance in downtown Dexter.
The Bunny Patch has formal wear for all occasions. Looking for prom, pageant, and bridal accessories, including shoes and jewelry? Shop the Bunny Patch, where you can also get tuxedo rentals.
Okay, we got back for the Cougars. We've got Seth Parsley, Daniel Hester, and it looks like maybe August Lopez there. Or excuse me.
Brian Seal moves into the ball.
Dalton Shaw.
And he ran that baby into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback.
Seal does a nice job in kicking the ball. He really does.
Yeah, he does. Well, they'll start at their own 20, and we'll see if they can get started on this, their second offensive possession. Got a little breeze out of the north, it looks like. But it's not going to have an effect on any of the passing or punting, doesn't look like.
Well, they're going with that spread offense, which we heard that they would be in a little bit tonight.
Logan Buck, quarterback. He's back to pass, but he is
he's
smothered by the interior line.
Yeah.
That was
Westwood in there. Goodness gracious, he was in there quick.
Well, there's a loss of 2 there, so it's going to be 2nd and 12. They got 3 men split out to the right. Buck's in the shotgun formation. Quick pass to the right. Oh, but he's...
Oh, nice tackle. That
good tackle by
Brian
Seal.
Brian Seal.
This guy's an all-star.
Saw it coming. Reacted quickly.
We got a completed pass, but a no gain on the play. Okay, he's got a man split out wide left and 2 men out wide right. He's back in the shotgun again. Back to pass. He's got a rush on him. He threw under heavy pressure there.
We're going to have roughing the quarterback, it looks like.
I think they might get a first down. Heavy pressure.
Well, they called it off. No penalty. Waved that off.
That was Ethan Midkiff and Bryce Swan in on that pressure.
Well, they were putting that pressure on, too. They were coming.
Sandwich him.
Well, I bet the Rector coach thinks, hey, I think that flag was good.
Well, the defense for Piggott was really coming through the line that time, and they've been busting through. And although the quarterback, Logan Buck, is not having time to set up, it looks like he's got a good arm on him.
Well, the left end was unabated almost.
Yes.
There's
nice
a great
punt
spiral.
that time into the wind.
Called it about the 47.
That's ball
down the
with
left
the ball.
side. He lost the ball.
And he stepped out of bounds. About a 26-yard punt that time.
It looked better than the results, but
well, the wind held it up.
Yeah, there is some wind up there high.
Yeah, you can see the American flag there in the north end of the end zone. It's really waving.
Okay, Piggott's got the ball again.
Second time the Mohawks come out on offense.
And the second time they started
They're going into the gun.
At the 40-yard line.
This is the first time we've seen this formation out of them. They didn't run this at Piggott.
And it's a handoff to Morgan.
Oh, and a good stick that time by the Cougars.
Tyler Small, he's been in there all night long. Got a little help there from Joey Cox finishing it up, though.
Nice.
Michael Morgan picked up a couple on that play. Bring up about a 2nd and 8.
Piggott unofficially had 3 first and 10s on that initial drive before they took it in.
Okay, here's Baldwin Morgan again. And he got a
Brought
couple
down
more.
by Cody Banning.
Uh-oh.
Well, we're glad to be here tonight. Hank Lippert, along with Ed Gargis, Bill Hampton, and I'm glad you've joined us on YHC TV on your New Wave cable to watch Piggott and Rector battle it out on Friday night football. We'll be telecasting these games on Tuesdays, and Tuesday high school football. Looks like Brian Sills got a little bit of an injury.
Okay, on 3rd and 6. There he goes again.
Run. Nice run that time by Justin Howell. He's going to pick up the 1st and 10. Good run.
August Lopez just stayed with him, finally got in there on the tackle.
That looked like the same play he picked up that first down with.
That was a gain of 9. That was a student body left.
Yep. Well, the ball's on it looks about the 36-yard line. 27, excuse me. Piggott looks pretty sharp so far. There's a quick handoff to Morgan.
Oh, yeah, right up the middle.
Look like Aaron Spiels and August Lopez again on the tackles.
Might have got 3 on it. That brings up a 2nd and 7. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Piggott ahead 8-0. Adam Carpenter leads them up there. Okay, Baldwin takes a snap. It's another pitch out to Howe. He makes a couple steps, and he gets nowhere to go, and he's down at about the 25.
Number 22.
Lost a yard.
Dalton Shaw was right there to stand him up. Then it looks like Daniel Hester got in there on that tackle.
Looks like he lost 2 that time. Morgan did. Good pursuit that time by the Rector Cougars defense. And with timeout on the field with 1:51 to go in this first quarter, it's the Piggott Mohawks 8, the Rector Cougars 0. We're going to take a break and be back in just a moment. Welcome back. 3rd and 9 for the Piggott Mohawks.
From the 28-yard line. Uh-oh. There's a quick snap, pitch, quick handoff to 3. He
Ball's on him.
laid the ball on the ground, and there's a pileup. We're going to have to see who's got it. Oh, Piggott's got it recovered.
Aaron Spears in on that initial hit, though.
Looks like Luke Wade is a recipient of that fumble.
Spoke to Luke this evening before the Mohawks dressed out. Gosh, he's a big guy.
He is.
Very
without
polite.
the pads.
Yeah, without the pads. Very polite and very humble. And I'm sure Luke's going to be playing a little college football somewhere.
Okay, here we go. It's Justin Howell around the left end.
I believe he's got another
August
first and 10.
Lopez
He's got the first
dragging him out
down.
of bounds.
He's inside the 10-yard line, about the 9 or the 8. Well, the ball is just inside the 10-yard line. Oh, that was Justin Howell ran that ball.
I was trying to find out. I couldn't pick up who ran that. Nice run that time by Justin Howell.
Well, there's three right up the middle, and he's going to be in to score. You know, this three, he's their little scat back there.
Yes, he is.
He looks like he's a pretty quick kid.
Jim Threet, he is a junior, and boy, a quick opener, and he went.
Well, he ran over right behind Luke.
Luke Wade.
Yep.
Pickett's going to go for 2 again.
There's a naked bootleg. There's the first pass of the night, and it's batted away.
Ball in time intended for Ethan Midcalf, and a good defense that time by the Rector Cougars.
Seth Parsley there knocking it away, but also that August Lopez, he's in there on the defense as well.
The pass was intended for Ethan Midkiff, but it was well defended.
Well, with 1:13 to go in this opening frame or opening period, it's the Piggott Mohawks 14, the Rector Cougars 0. We're going to take a short break. Be back in just a moment. Luke Wade's going to kick off this time, guys. Kicks the ball very high. A reverse. Oh, he's going down the sideline. Nice run.
It's a great run.
Oh, great run. Up to midfield that time.
Knocked down about the 49-yard line, the Rector 49.
Jim
Well,
Threet and Justin Howell in on that stop.
Well, they're going to get out of the shadows of their end zone.
Daniel Hester bringing that ball back that time. A nice run back, and they're up to midfield, Hank.
Well, they need to get out of the deep end.
Yes.
Maybe this can give them some breathing room.
They're going to go with the power eye right.
Bucks back to pass.
Oh.
There's a little screen over to the left. There's a slip tackle. Good
First
fake,
and
and
10.
he is.
Oh,
All
that's-
right. That's a great run.
I want to tell you, that was a great run after the missed tackle. And I tell you what, the young man, I didn't see who caught the ball, but he did a great job.
I think that was Dalton Shaw.
Jeremy Toombs on that stop, but
That was a gain of 17 that time.
Well, that was a well-conceived play. Quarterback rolled right and then threw back to the
Yes.
left, and there wasn't anybody over there. So one man, and he broke that tackle. So now they got the ball at the 34-yard line.
That's their initial first and 10.
He's back.
Oh, nice pass,
kid's
nice
throwing the
catch that
ball.
time. Oh, nice.
Daniel Ball went in on that tackle.
Daniel Hester on the receiving end that time. Another first and 10, gain of 14.
Hey, this Logan Buck is showing some poise out there.
Yes, he does.
And he's showing some arm strength.
Nice throw. I tell you what, the line gives him time. You can see that he's poised back there, and he's got plenty of receivers out in that spread offense.
Well, in 2 passes, he's moved the ball almost 30 yards now. And there's a handoff to
up the middle. Nice run that time.
That's right.
By Tyler Small.
Luke Wade and Eric Southerly in on that tackle. It's just 2 big guys there on that side of the line.
Well, there's the end of the first quarter, with Piggott ahead 14-0.
That rush that time, Tyler Small netted 6 yards. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 4, and that's the end of the first frame, or the first period, as the Piggott Mohawks lead the Rector Cougars 14-0. We'll take a short break and be back in just a moment.
What if sports were much more than just a game, and there was more at stake than just the score? What if it were possible to see the world impacted for Jesus Christ through the influence of athletes and coaches?
Hi, my name is Bill Ray. I'm the area representative for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes in Southeast Missouri. If you'd like to see athletes and coaches striving to win, doing it God's way, call me at 280-0932 or go to fca.org and put in your zip code. FCA, the heart and soul in sports.
Imagine a future where one company could offer you cable, internet, and phone.
Well, with New Wave, you get digital cable with DVR, HD TV, and an interactive guide.
Unbelievable speed with high-speed internet. And now, even digital phone service, giving you unlimited calling coast to coast. All from one company. Welcome to the future.
Call New Wave Communications now for great installation specials.
Welcome back. Start of the second quarter. Rector's driving the ball.
Okay, they got their first drive of the night going. Oh, Buck.
Oh, nice tackle at
Josh Moore.
Poor Logan Buck couldn't get that pass off. He was smothered right as he took the snap.
Whatever they gained on that run a while ago of 6 yards, they lost it there on the sack. That's the 2nd sack that time on this so far in the game on Buck.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me to see a little screen pass right here.
Well,
you know, with that rush coming in like that.
Sure. Rector deep in their territory. Coach Elliott Jacobs wants a timeout to talk over a play because they want to capitalize on the score, being down 14-0. They're deep in Piggott territory. They're at the 19 with the 3rd down and actually 10, you might as well say, to go. And they're going to do they're in 4-down territory unless they've got a field goal kicker. But I'll tell you one thing, that I know Coach and the team want to get this in.
Yeah, well, the wind's picked up quite a bit, and they got the wind at their back. And I saw the kicker in practice, and he kicked pretty good, but I don't know if he can kick from that far away.
Okay. Well, again, we're glad you joined us. They're going to go into shotgun with the spread offense there.
He's in the shotgun.
He's rolling right.
And there's a little throwback.
Yep.
But it was well defensed this time.
Oh, I tell you what, sitting out there waiting for it was Michael Morgan. He had that read perfectly.
We know that name.
Yes.
Well, let's see what they got on up their sleeve for this 4th down play, because I've got no clue what they're going to do.
The clock stopped on the incompletion with 11:25 to go in this second quarter. Rector's going to go for it, which we figured they would, being in at the 20-yard line. They've got to get down just inside the 10.
They've got 2 wideouts.
And they're going to call
man in the
timeout.
slot, and they're going to take a timeout. They didn't like Logan Buck went up there to the line of scrimmage, didn't like what he saw, and wisely called a timeout.
With timeout on the field, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.
Okay, here come the Cougars back out on the field. Looks like they know what they want to do.
They're just hoping they can do it right now.
I'm absolutely.
Well, they're going with a shotgun. 2 backs in there and 2 receivers spread far to the left. He's going to pass out in the flat.
Oh, that's a nice looking play.
Oh, it is. And, he's going to come up just short. A couple of yards.
It's going to be close. But you're right. He's short.
Well, that was a nice pass play, a nice play, but good defense. Let's hand it to the Piggott Mohawks for sniffing that one out.
So Piggott's going to have the ball on their own 12-yard line with 11 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the second quarter, leading 14-0. Oh, we've got an offside, I believe, on the Rector Cougars. Looked like the left defensive tackle jumped. So that's going to make it a little easier for Piggott on this drive. They're going to have a 1st and 5 instead of a 1st and 10.
Well, we've already seen Piggott move the ball. I mean, they move it well on the ground, and they're big up front, and their backs are very fast and very agile. And I know that Rector doesn't need to give them any breaks. I know that. Back to pass. Oh, that pass is complete that time.
Again, August Lopez on the defense and the tackle. Little guy gets around everywhere.
Well, Rob Rice that time in on the reception. Nice pass, floated out. Is a little short into the wind. Rice comes back for it. That's good quick thinking on his part.
He kind of floated out there and it was underthrown, but the receiver made a good comeback to get it. And it gives them another 1st down. 3 men in the backfield.
Oh,
there's a handoff.
That's Threet that time.
Jimmy Threet. Gain of about 5.
Look at Sean Midkiff in on the tackle.
Let's give him 6 on the
Seth
play.
Massini seemed to be pulling himself out of there also.
Here we go. There's Charles Howe. Justin Howe.
And again, run out of bounds by August Lopez. Maybe a late hit.
Late hit as they hit Hal out of bounds after a good gain that time. He'd already picked up a 1st and 10.
I got my golf mixed up with my football there for a minute. I was watching golf today, and Charles Howe was in that tournament. Tiger Woods shot a smooth 28 on the front 9 today.
I tell you what, he's some player, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Second penalty on the Rector Cougars. They had a 5-yard offside and now a 15-yard personal foul. Piggott across midfield. They're down to the 47 of the Rector Cougars. Quick hit that time to number 88. That's Jeremy Toombs. May have got 1 on that, Hank.
That's the first time I've seen him run the ball.
As Aaron Spears on the initial hit. Then, of course, August Lopez, he gets in there on the action.
Well, he gained 3 on that play. They just drove him back.
There's Threet again. And he breaks that for about 13 yards, I think.
Seth Massini again in on that tackle. And August Lopez.
They're
Look
going to
like
have a
maybe
first
number
down
24, Aaron Spears, on that stop as well.
Clock is running with 9:20 to go in the second period. Piggott on top of Rector, 14-0. Piggott driving.
They got a first down at the Rector 33-yard line. Ball under center.
He's going to keep
he
it.
faked. I don't know if
nice run. What a nice side step, stutter step, if whatever you want to call it.
I'm not sure if he didn't miss the handoff and take it himself or if that was a design play.
It's good.
Well, he gained 11 that time.
Good pursuit. Like number 55, Seth Massini, in on that tackle.
Well, Ed, you've been saying Seth Matheny quite a bit. He's getting in on a lot of tackles, isn't he?
He's all over it.
There's Hal right up the middle. Well, they're moving at will right now.
They are.
That time it looked like number 8, Corbin Taylor.
Gain of 6, going to bring up 2nd and 4. Hal that time, the ball carrier, gets it down close to 1st and 10. It's going to be just a little short. Gain of 3 on the play.
I think that was Seth Matheny yet again, assisted by Sean Midkiff on that tackle.
Ball's on about the 11-yard line. 3rd and 1. Full house backfield. There's the pitch to 3. He's got a hole. He's got an opening. And it takes quite a few people to get him down.
He's going to bring up a 1st and goal, as he did get a 1st and 10.
Looked like it was Cody Banning, number 12, in there standing him up. Sounds like it's going to be 1st and goal for the Mohawks, though.
1st and goal from the 5.
That's right.
Gain of 6 that time by 3.
He's having a good night.
Yes, he is.
Okay, looked like they're in an eye back.
Big Luke Wade.
Big Luke Wade. Oh, buddy, he brought the mail home, didn't he?
Well, you know who that was?
Luke Wade.
Luke Wade.
That's right.
And the crowd's going wild, yelling Luke. They like this kid.
That was Aaron Spears on the first hit. But Luke didn't want to have any part of it.
You know, he looked fast, too.
He did. I mean, he just ducked that head down and he went. That's the first time we've seen him carry the ball this year. He's still in the backfield.
Well, they didn't get 2 last time. I think they're going to put him in there and make sure they get 2 this time.
Jeremy Toombs, Luke Wade, and are going to be in the backfield. Brian Seal is out with a shoulder injury or an arm injury, and he probably will not return to tonight's game. They've got him iced down, and that's why you're seeing Jeremy Toombs in the backfield for the Piggott Mohawks.
Well, I hate that because we saw at Portsville Brian Seal was a very exciting ball player.
Right.
Running back kickoffs, almost intercepted a couple. Oh, that's going to send them back 5.
Right. Luke Wade carried the ball in, but that's going to be negated due to a motion call.
Well, they'll probably make a different play selection this time. They'll probably throw the ball maybe.
Coming into the game is Jim Threet. We'll see if he carrying a play in. It's going to bring up a 7-yard extra point. Am I correct on that, Hank?
I think you're right. Nope, they're going to, yeah. Ball was rolling out to the left. He's going to keep it himself.
Tries to get to the corner, and he
got there. He got just inside the pylon.
Cougars defended it well. They strung him out.
They did.
He just barely got to that, or maybe not barely, but they forced him to that corner.
With 7:01 to go in the first half, in the second period, it's the Piggott Mohawks 22, the Rector Cougars 0. We'll be back in just a moment. Luke Wade is going to be kicking off for the Mohawks. Hester back to receive for the Cougars. They've been running a reverse.
He moves in. There's the kick. It's a low liner. It's picked up and it's got a reverse.
Dalton Shaw with the ball. Ball was fielded that time by Daniel Hester. He handed off to Shaw in the reverse.
And Rob Rice in on that stop, though. Rob Rice down the field quickly. Saw it coming. Was ready for it.
Well, let's see if old Logan Buck's going to start throwing the ball again.
I like to watch the passes.
I do too.
That's a lot of action in the game, and tell you what, the young man has a good arm.
But that's a big Piggott defensive line, and they come crashing through.
You know, I don't care how good a quarterback you are. Your line's going to have to hold them out, give you plenty of time to set up and throw the ball.
He's in the shotgun. There's a little quick pass.
Nice pass. Nice catch that time.
Jeremy Toombs in on the rush there. He was getting there quick.
He was, but the pass to Daniel Hester, the pickup of 7 on that play, Hank. Going to bring up a second 3.
Looks like since Brian Seals come off, they've moved Bryce Swan over there to that outside left side linebacker, and Jeremy Toombs going to have to play the defensive end there the rest of the night.
Well, nobody picked him up.
No, he was wide open.
And Buck got rid of the ball fast that time. I mean, he had to because he was getting ready to go down.
Well, he's got so many men spread. There's not a lot of guys up there to block for him.
Well-designed play.
They got 4 receivers out right now. Oh, nice throw, but just a little too much. Trying to hit Seth Parsley that time over his head. Brings up a 3rd and 3 with 6:07 to go in the second period. Piggott on top of Rector, 22-0.
Well, Rector needs to convert this first down.
Just a beautiful night for football, a great home crowd. I mean, their stands are full on the Piggott side and along the sideline. There's just no telling how many people along the sideline. Just a big crowd here at Piggott for football.
Well, that didn't go
there
anywhere.
He was, Wes Wood, middle linebacker, in on that stop again.
Got Tyler Small that time on the handoff. It looked like he lost 2.
Speaking about the crowd, there's a really big crowd around the concession stand because they got some pretty good food down there.
Boy, they do. What was it? Weren't those hamburgers you guys ate?
Outstanding.
Again, we want to thank the folks there at the concession stand, how they treated us.
I believe that is the Piggott Booster Club that mans that. They do an outstanding job with it.
If you ever come to a Piggott game, grilled hamburgers and grilled hot dogs, and I want to tell you, you don't get them any better than that.
Hester's back to punt. He gets the punt away about the 20-yard line. It's
nice
a high,
punt.
booming punt. It's going to be allowed to roll. It's going to be a great punt down to about the 24-yard line. The Piggott 24-yard line.
About a 47-yard punt that time, guys. Nice punt. He got that ball high, and the wind carried it. They hit the ground.
Good
got
roll.
a good roll for the Rector Cougars. So Piggott's going to take over on their own 34-yard line with 5:13 to go in this second period. Piggott on top of Rector, 22-0.
You know, fellas, that just drives the coaches nuts when the guys don't catch a punt and let it roll like that because it really changes the field position.
Yes, it does. I agree. But on the other hand, you may fumble it if you're not sure of it. So why not take the ball and go with it?
Yeah.
Take it wherever it lays. I mean, yeah, you can run in there.
Well,
and
with that
try
kind of lead, it's okay.
Yeah. Toombs the ball carrier that time. Really for no gain. Small at time with the tackle. Well, they're going to give him 1 on that play.
Hey, and from the shotgun formation.
Oh, he's going to make a good gain this time. Baldwin with the ball. Kept it. He gained 10 that time for a 1st and 10.
Wrapped up initially by Seth Matheny there, but there's great pursuit also by Aaron Spears, number 24 on that play.
There was a high snap. Baldwin brought it down. It looked like he faked the handoff or one. The halfback he was going to give it to is already back. Kept it, ducked his head, made a move to the outside. Good run.
Yeah. Excuse me, I said number 24, Aaron Spears, but that's actually 34. Tyler Small in there on that pursuit along with Seth Matheny. And Tyler Small, he gets all over the field, especially on that defensive side.
Piggott going to go with the spread this time. 2 wide receivers out on the right side, 1 on the left. Baldwin's going to keep. Oh, hit ball.
He stripped the ball,
and
Rector recovers it.
Recovered by Tyler Small.
Tyler Small, boy, I don't know who got a hand on that ball. They knocked it away. But
Seth Matheny, number 55, looked like he was on that reach in there.
That's their second fumble, Piggott's second fumble. They recovered the first one, their own fumble, but lost this one.
Well, that's going to give them the best field position they've had all night.
To start off with, yes.
Yeah.
And they're down at the Piggott 36-yard line. See what the Cougars can do. They have plenty of time, 4 minutes, 10 seconds. We know Buck can throw the ball.
Okay, there's a pitch around the right side.
Pitch
Looks like
to
they're going to
Small.
have a motion penalty.
Oh, good tackle.
Great tackle.
Upended by Daniel.
Daniel
Baldwin.
Got a flag on the play. We're going to give him a gain of 4
May have
that
been too
time.
many people in motion on that one. I'm not sure.
They might just call it illegal cheating. I don't know.
Ethan Midcalf is hurt that time. He's coming off the field. Illegal procedure against Rector is the call. Set a gain of 4. Let's give him a gain of 3 on that. Piggott's going to take that penalty and bring up a 1st and 15. Well, the Rector fans are starting to come in. The stands over there are fairly filling up. The sidelines lined with their faithful that like to, walk the sidelines instead of sit in the stands. Rector spreading again.
Here's the here's the reverse.
Reverse.
Oh, and this got sniffed out pretty good. He got some.
Yes.
Piggott got some penetration, and that pretty well shot that play.
Small handed the ball off that time to Hester, and Hester was caught in the backfield. About a 5-yard loss.
Yeah. Justin Harrell and Wes Wood had no part of it. They saw it coming and just didn't let him around the end.
Could bring up a 2nd and 20.
Maybe 22.
Rector in that spread offense. Going back in the gun is Buck.
He's going to air this one out. Didn't have much time.
Pass intended for Small.
Bryce Swan on the tackle.
He was completed, and he only got about a yard out of it. The poor kid just doesn't have much time to throw the ball.
Well, he doesn't, and he's sending his backs out when the ball snaps, so there's nobody to block for him. He's the 2 guys lined up beside him there. He's halfbacks. They're going into pattern as soon as the ball snaps, so there's nobody back there. So he's got to unload quick.
Two receivers wide to the left.
Oh, nice fake
Buck's
that
back.
time.
He's got pretty good protection. Now he's having to run.
Oh, good run, but a good stop.
And he's going to pick up 3 or 4 yards.
Yep. Let's give him 4 on the play.
Stood up there, it looked like by Bryce Swan and Rob Rice.
It'll be 4th and about 17. With 2:05 to go in this second quarter from the Piggott Mohawk field. Parker Field at Piggott.
Daniel Hester's back to punt from about his own 45. Gets off a pretty nice punt. It's fielded there at about the 25.
Oh, nice tackle that time.
Rodney Hall, the sophomore, in on that stop.
Yeah, Rob Rice that time fielded the ball and started around the right side, picked up one block, but couldn't shake the defender.
Actually, he fielded that ball about the 15-yard line and got about a 15-yard return there.
Nice one. See what Piggott can do with 1:42 to go in this second period.
There's Hal right around the right end. Stop for a short gain.
Alex Roof and, again, Tyler Small calling his name, his number all night long on the defensive side of the ball.
And I'm sure they're going to probably be content to keep this ball on the ground and run the clock out.
Well, if they were to get a big gain, they've got a timeout or two left. They could use that. If not, like I said, go in at halftime, 22 up.
There's a little option play. Ball around the right end. He lowers his head and gets up to about the 37-yard line.
He ran over Aaron Spears that time.
Corbin Taylor also in on that stop.
3rd and 5. We're under a minute to go as Baldwin ran out of bounds, so the clock is stopped with 58 seconds.
Looks like the band's bringing out the big xylophone.
You don't see a lot of those in high school bands anymore.
No, you don't. There's a handoff up the middle.
Oh, quick hit. Oh, look at him. He couldn't go.
Dustin Howell's going to go the distance.
He's gone all the way. 63-yard run that time by Howell. A quick pop right there off the left guard tackle area, and I mean he went. A quick opener, untouched.
I told you they're going to be content to run out the clock and score another touchdown.
Just tremendous effort there on the front line. Piggott Mohawks opening up that hole.
You know, I bet Dustin Howell's got 100 yards already after that 63-yard run, 64.
Well, nice run by the young man. And give credit to the line for opening up
They're
the
going
hole.
for 2 again.
Well, nice pass.
Ball
nice
back
pass that time to Midkiff.
And he completes it for 2. Ethan Midkiff.
Score now 30-0 with 48 seconds to go in this first half. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back in just a moment. How are you doing today?
Doing great, wonderful.
Hello, and welcome to What's Cooking in Our House.
Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Hometown Shorts.
Todd, welcome to the show.
Bill, thank you very much.
Year, so or this game tournament, so I'm not.
Glensane Motors has 2 great locations, Rector, Arkansas and Kennett, Missouri. Glensane Motor in Rector has all makes, models of GMC Yukon, Sierra trucks, and Acadias. Glensane Motors in Kennett has Chevrolet, Cadillac, Pontiac, Buick, and GMC trucks. Glensane Motors located on Highway 49 North in Rector and 1607 Independence in Kennett. Glensane Motors, where friends bring you here and service brings you back.
Luke Wade to kick off for the Mohawks. Boy, he could put a foot into it.
Well, since Brian Seals out, he's taking over the kicking responsibilities. Nice high kick down to about the 20-yard line. And hey.
Nice run, nice cutback.
Well, it closed up pretty quick.
Yeah. Daniel Hester that time kept it instead of handing off on a reverse. Did a nice
Bryce.
run back and a nice cut.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to go farther than that,
Yes.
then it closed up.
Bryce Swan led that charge there on the stop. He was assisted by a couple of those guys.
38 seconds left in the first half.
Hank Lippert along with Ed Gargis and Bill Hampton. Glad that you've joined us for tonight's game. Glad to have Ed with us. He's the district manager there for New Wave, and he's calling the defensive tackles for us, and that really helps.
I apologize for any errors out there, guys. I don't mean to do it on purpose.
Logan Buck, still the quarterback. He's back in the shotgun, takes the snap. Quick pass, it's deflected at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be incomplete. Unofficially, I have Buck 6 for 10.
Well, that one had possibilities, but he got deflected at the line of scrimmage.
I've got him for 47 yards on those 6 passes. Now, again, that is unofficial. .34 seconds to go. Second down and 10 for the
Takes
Rector
snap under
Cougars.
center. Straight handoff.
Tyler Small that time. Looks like he got 3, Hank.
Yep.
Cord Pike in on that stop for the Piggott Mohawks. Cord just a sophomore, getting a little bit of playing time this evening.
Clock's winding down. Inside 10 seconds now.
Rector's going to have to hurry to get this play off. I don't think they're going to get it off.
It doesn't look like it. That's it. That's the end of the first
half.
half.
Sound a half with the Piggott Mohawks on top of the Rector Cougars 30-0. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with the second half kickoff in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, now taking the field for your halftime entertainment, the Piggott High School Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Brian Pearson and Nathan Evans. Band president is Kenny Smith, and the band is led on the field by drum major Heather Odell. Please put your hands together and stamp your feet as the band presents to you its 2007 program, That 90s Show. Selections from this evening's program include Ants Marching by Dave Matthews Band and Uninvited by Alanis Morissette. Drum major, is your band ready? Drum major, you may take the field in performance.
Shot for going to
saxophone solo by Mr. Bobby Coyle, and flag line solos by Miss Lauren Henderson and Miss Tiffany Wiersbicky.
Well, welcome back to the football game tonight between the Piggott Mohawks and Rector Cougars. We're getting ready to start the second half, and we're just finding out all kinds of things going on here tonight. We were just told by Sean Parker, the public address announcer here, that Elliot Jacobs used to play quarterback down at Arkansas State. So that's why I like the young man.
I think he also mentioned that he may be the youngest head coach in Arkansas high school football.
That's great.
I don't know if that's ever or just currently, but at about 24, 25 years old maybe.
That's what they said. So I know one thing. He's got a rebuilding program. He's got some juniors, and I really like his quarterback. I mean, the young man has an arm on him. Logan Buck, and he's only a junior, and he can throw that ball. But on the other hand, Daniel Baldwin's a junior, and I like him too.
Yeah.
We've seen him twice already this year, and the young man is a gutsy guy. He can throw it. He runs a great offense, and he's not afraid to keep the ball, duck the head, and put a little punishment on you if you're getting ready to tackle him.
You're right. Bill, did I hear you say earlier we're going to do another game at Rector later this year?
We're going to do a game, I believe it's October the 12th. I didn't bring my schedule with me. It's going to be Rector and Mark Tree, and that will be our last game that we will be doing as a YHC. We'll be getting games from Poplar Bluff. We're going to get to Poplar Bluff Jackson, Poplar Bluff Cape Central, Poplar Bluff Dexter, Poplar Bluff Sykeston. So we're going to get 4 or 5 games from Poplar Bluff. We're looking forward to that, and trying to get into all the press boxes at these schools, because most of them have radio stations. It's very difficult for us to get in, and therefore we're having to utilize other people to bring the games.
Maybe we can do our little research and get Coach Jacobs in, talk a little bit about his story.
Well, or maybe we can go down and interview him down at Rector. It's probably tough for him to get away from school, and we'll try to do that. Of course, I graduated Arkansas State in 1970. I know I look a lot younger than what I am, and it's just been a good life, and whatnot. But Hank quit laughing over there.
Was it a university then, or just a college?
It was in 1967. It became a university.
Okay.
And in 1970, my diploma shows Arkansas State University.
You know, on one of my trips down there, I think I read in the college roll somewhere that they said, hey, this Bill Hampton's coming to school here, so he's going to be a big deal. We need to make us a big deal. And they changed, said, let's bring another college in here and make it a university.
Dean Moore was the dean at that time, and yes, we got to know each other quite well. I was in a fraternity at Arkansas State. I was a teak, and I was a social chairman, and when I was social chairman, believe this or not, guys, every Monday morning I had an appointment with Dean Moore.
To bail somebody out.
Well, I'm not going to go there, but I tell you what a great university Arkansas State is, along with all the other schools, colleges in and around our area. And young people have got an opportunity to go on and further education, whether they play ball or not, to prepare for life. And we just want to thank those institutions for what they do for our area. And again, we just thank them all. I thoroughly loved Arkansas State. I have fond memories of that, and my wife hears it all the time. There's 2 times I could go back in life when I was going to Arkansas State. The other time, the 3 years I coached at Clarkton. I wasn't a very good coach, but I sure enjoyed being around the young people and the competition.
Good deal. Good deal.
Well, you know, Piggott deferred. They won a toss and deferred the second half, so they're going to be receiving a kickoff. Rob Rice is back deep to receive.
Daniel Hester is going to kick off for Rector. Onside kick.
Sure is. And it's
ball taken that time by Ethan Midcalf, and Piggott's going to start on inside Rector territory. They're going to start to Rector 48, that onside kick.
James Bradshaw and Seth Parsley and Clinton Haley on that stop, but it didn't look like he was going to go anywhere anyway.
It didn't fool anybody.
I might add one thing, though, while we're talking about years back. In January of 1970, I did my student teaching under Zig Williams and Malcolm Murphy here at Piggott from January to March, and ran into a couple guys tonight, Mike Patterson, and I was looking for Monty Bellers. I didn't see him, but David Williams was one of those guys. Paul Harger, I was by talking to Paul the other day, so a lot of people still here that I did coached with when I was here, or coached those guys.
Okay, 3 got the handoff on that first play, and he got about 4 or 5 yards on it.
That was a quick hit.
Looks like August Lopez. Been calling his name a lot tonight on the defensive side. I called him a little guy earlier, but so I kind of look at him from up here. He's probably bigger than I am. So quick guy, not afraid of the action, wants in on every play. It's the kind of guy somebody wants to see on the defensive side of the ball.
Bowen on a keep that time. And he's got fumbled the ball. And Rector's indicating that they've come up with the ball.
That was Tyler Small leading the charge there for the Cougars.
They do.
Aaron Spears may have been in on there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch all those numbers.
Well, that's the only way the onside kick works, is even get them to fumble after the second play.
Yep. And you know the thing about it, that's where the Piggott Mohawks originally started, and they're going to go right back. Rector going to get the ball back. So with 11:22 to go in this third period, Rector's got the ball, and they need to march it in for a score.
Maybe they can get something started here.
Power eye right.
Logan Buck fakes it, handoff. Gives it the second man through, and he gets about a yard.
That man's Dalton Shaw.
Yeah, that was Jeremy Toombs in on the stop. He
lost a yard.
He's been really quick there on the end. He's been in on a lot of action tonight on the defensive side.
Little lull going here, guys.
Okay, Buck back to pass. Oh, he's hit hard.
Oh, man, he's hit.
Right as he releases.
Okay.
And the ball falls harmlessly incomplete.
I want to tell you.
I think that was Josh Moore on the hit.
Buck took a hard hit, and I was worried about him and the guy making the hit, Cord Pike.
Excuse me, yes, Cord Pike.
He got up very slow.
Yeah. That sophomore, he's getting given an opportunity tonight, and he's just making the most of it. Pickett's got to be excited about keeping him around for another couple of years.
Unofficially in that first half, I had Buck 6 for 10 for 47 yards.
He's got a wide right. Quick drop. Oh! The
hit.
pass was caught, tipped.
Almost intercepted by Jim Threet.
Seth Parsley almost pulled that thing down with a fingertip catch, and then it went off his hands and leg, and then
Jim Threet almost on the reception
came
there.
up with a great
just
reception.
off the fingertips there.
So Rector's going to be forced to punt.
I have them down. This will be their 5th punt.
Rob Rice back deep, receive his punt.
Oh, it's a fake.
It's a fake. And it didn't fake too many people out.
It looked like the fumble-rooski is basically what it looked like. The up back took the ball and tried to hand it to one of the blockers, and then he fumbled the ball. Piggott recovered. Of course, didn't make any difference because they were stopped short. So Piggott's going to actually take over on the Rector 42-yard line with 10:32 to go in this third period.
You know, so far in this period, the ball hadn't moved much. It stayed right about in the same spot on 3 possessions. There's Justin Howell again around the left side.
Well, I tell you what,
down
the
to
young
about the
man
20,
runs hard, doesn't
30,
he?
29-yard line.
Seth Parsley on the pursuit. Wouldn't be denied.
He picked up 12. I had him unofficially 118 yards.
Daniel Hester assisting Parsley in there on that tackle.
First half, I had Howell with 118 yards on 8 carries. This time he picks up another 12. That's 130 yards. Again, this is unofficial.
Well, Justin Howell's having a career night so far.
Running hard. He stuck that time, though, right at the line. If he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Looked like Tyler Small
Well,
had his shoulder in the gut.
That's
the way the coach likes to see that tackle being made.
Yeah, let's give him no gain. He did get back to the line of scrimmage, but boy, what a hit. What a stop by the Cougars.
A form tackle right there.
Just ducking the head and wrapping him up, and I mean putting it to him. Oh. 9:30 to go in this third period. Piggott on top of Rector, 30-0.
A little movement on the line there.
Baldwin's going to keep the ball.
Gonna go
Run out of bounds there by Seth Parsley.
Knocked out about the 25.
Going to bring up a 3rd and 5 or long 5. Could be a 3rd and 6.
Now let's see what Piggott's got up her sleeve now.
Rob Rice coming into the game for the Mohawks. He's going to go line up at the end position. Brought the play in. Let's see if Piggott puts the ball in the air. We'll keep
There's
it on the
pitch.
ground.
Oh, Howell fumbled that ball.
He
Picked
got
it
it
back up.
though.
And still gained a couple, looks like.
Might be Aaron Spears or Dalton Shaw, number 22, getting credit for that stop, but that was just the fumble on the ball.
Well, he had the presence of mind to get down on the ball to keep it in possession. No gain on the play. Going to bring up a 4th and 6.
From the 26.
Yep. Okay, here's a sweep with
Howell that
Howell
time
was caught back in the backfield, and he lateral
Daniel Hester had
to
Morgan
Morgan.
wrapped up, and then Tyler Small in there deep in the backfield on the stop.
I don't know if we call that a pass or not because it looked like it was forward. He
sure
was behind
did.
the line of scrimmage, and he could do that. It might be his first pass completion of the season. Talk about Justin Howell. Tell you, Rector was waiting on him to carry the ball. Rector's done a nice job this time on Justin Howell, and Rector's going to take over on downs.
Well, it's good to see them make a stop there. They needed
Yes.
it. Well, there's a dive play right up the middle.
Looked like Luke Wade in there, as well as who's coming up off the pile there.
Looks like very short gain. Maybe
Number
a yard.
54, Cord Pike, the sophomore, again in on the action.
Tyler Small, the ball carrier, picked up one that time. Brings up a second 9 with 8 minutes to go in this third period. Piggott on top of Rector, 30-0. Rectors look like they picked it up at halftime. I mean, Piggott's still going with their first string.
Buck's back in the shotgun. He's back to pass. Zips
nice
one.
pass.
It's completed
Ooh.
at about the 46-yard line. And that was
Daniel
completed
Baldwin
to
on the stop.
Daniel Hester with the reception. Gain of 7 that time.
You know, when the kid has time to pass, he looks pretty good back
I
there.
tell you what, he's got good form. Holds the ball up well. Got good zip on the ball.
And seems good accuracy.
Very good.
See if they convert here on 3rd and 2. Little
Oh, they
handoff,
did.
and they've got it. Big hole.
Yes. Small, the ball carrier
Daniel
that
Baldwin
time.
down there getting low, bringing the big guy down.
Quick hit, a quick opener that time, right off the guard and the right side. Nice blocking that time by the Rector line. Picks up a 1st and 10 for the Cougars. They're down to the Mohawk 46.
You know, they had a drive in the first half where they mixed it up and they moved the ball pretty good. And that's what they've been doing here. He's back to pass. Threw it into a crowd.
Ball
He's lucky
intended
that wasn't intercepted.
Ball intended that time for Dalton Shaw. Good pass. Zipped it in there. Second and 10.
He's in the shotgun again.
Oh, he's
Throwing
lobbing it
deep.
long.
He's got a man open, but it's
Oh.
intercepted.
Justin Howell.
Justin Howell on the return. Oops.
And there's a flag on the play.
Brought down there after the interception by number 11 be number 11 Seth Parsley and Logan Buck, the quarterback, in on that stop, but looked like we may have got a little late hit on that tackle.
Personal foul.
Yep. You know, that play looked really good for a minute there. The man was open. The ball was slightly underthrown. And Justin Howe broke on the ball real good. So Piggott's got a 1st and 10.
First
at their
and 10.
own 48-yard line. There's a handoff to Toombs.
Number 2, August Lopez, was in there.
Gain of 4 on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 6. Clock running with 6:15 to go in this third period. Rob Rice bringing the play in for the Mohawks. You know, if we got to see another 2 or 3 games, we'd know all these players, wouldn't we?
We're midway through the third quarter. Piggott's ahead 30-0. There's a pitch out
to Howell.
Justin Howe is around the right side.
Gain of 3 on the play.
You know,
Seth Matheny, excuse me, again on that tackle. I think he was assisted maybe by Alex Roof. Couldn't see the other number there. Far side of the field, old eyes. I apologize, guys.
Ethan Midkiff bringing the play in this time.
There's Street right up the middle.
Oh, good
he
run.
Broke
He's
three.
gone.
He's going to go all the way.
Nice tackle.
Great,
He's tackling
great
about
pursuit by
right
Aaron
at the goal
Spears.
line.
Aaron Spears wouldn't give up on the play.
What a fine saving tackle that time after a 43-yard gain by Jim Threet. Looked like he was going in. And tackle made that time, you said, Ed.
24, Aaron Spears.
He just kept after him and dove it and got a hand on him.
Threet's coming off the field limping.
Yeah, that hurt him. Coming in for him is Blake Griffin. He's a sophomore. Coming in for Threet. Jim Threet is a junior. Came off and he's looks like his ankle might be hurt. Touchdown. I didn't see who carried the ball.
We're going to see it right here. Daniel Baldwin.
Daniel Baldwin on the keeper. That makes the score 36-0 with 4:34 to go.
And they're going to try to tack on a couple more.
Look like Ethan Midkiff bringing the play in.
You know, guys, I hate to say it, but this score really isn't indicative of the way this Rector defense have played. They've been real stingy at times, but the big plays have broken their back.
Here's the young man just came in for the injured person, and he's had that's Blake Griffin for the two-pointer. So with 4:34 to go in the third period, it's Piggott 38. Rector nothing. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back in just a minute.
National Guard members are our sons and our daughters, our neighbors, our co-workers. It's almost the DNA of America.
The absolute first thing is honesty is the best policy.
Treat people how you want to be treated. People keep coming back to Allen Christian because they get a good, honest, fair deal, and the service is second to none.
We set a family atmosphere with no pressure. We treat people right, and everybody seems to like it.
Try to take care of them the way we'd want to be taken care of, and our loyal customers know that. That's why they keep coming back, and we hope to continue that for a long time.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful historic downtown Dexter. At Trinkets and Treasures, you will find a unique shop featuring charming antiques, gifts, and collectibles.
Customers come first at First Midwest Bank, located at 20 West Stoddard. Phone 624-3571. First Midwest Bank, chartered in 1963 and still locally owned and operated.
Whether redecorating or registering for your wedding, discover beautiful home decor at Decor.
Okay, we're back. Luke Wade back to kick. Kicks the... He's teetering up to the line. Oh, he's crunched down right there at about the 34-yard line.
Daniel Hester brings the ball back, and Rector will take over on the 34, on their own 34. The clock will continue to run. Sean Parker told us in Arkansas, once a team is up by 30 or more points, the clock will run continuously. The only time it will stop is during timeouts or at the end of a quarter. If Rector comes back and scores and gets within the 35 points, then the clock will stop like it normally does.
There's a handoff to Small.
Small's got,
Wow.
oh, look at that. 4 guys.
What
in
a
there.
hit by Wes Woods. He was wrapped up by Eric Southerly, and Wes Woods came in and just
Looks like he got one on the play. That was a tough one, I can tell you that.
That's a real tough one.
I think it got a little tougher at the end of the one.
Okay, he's got two receivers wide right. There's a handoff to the fullback, but it goes nowhere. He lost yardage. That was Tyler Small.
Number West Woods in the backfield, got through the line quick on the tackle.
Small lost a yard on that one. So 3rd and 10. We're under 3 minutes to go in this third period. Glad you've joined us on YHC TV. Hank Lippert, along with Ed Gargis, Bill Hampton. We're glad to bring this game from Piggott. We'll be bringing the Rector Mark Tree game on October the 12th, I believe that date is.
Okay, Buck's back to pass, but he's going to be blindsided.
That was Ethan Midkiff.
Keith Midkiff.
And Eric
And
Southerly.
Eric Southerly there also, but
he was never blocked. He went straight in at him.
Fourth down with 2 minutes to go. Clock running. Hester back to punt for the Cougars. Gets it away. Ball bouncing around, goes across midfield and going to be down on the Piggott Mohawk 48-yard line. Clock is running with 1:35 to go in this third period.
Well, it looks like Piggott's going to make some wholesale substitutions now.
Let's see who the quarterback's going to be. We'll be fumbling on names now, so please bear with us.
It won't be the first time.
Thanks, right on
Looks
that.
like Rob Rice might be the quarterback.
Rob Rice is a junior. He is under center. We've got a timeout on the field. Timeout on the field with 46 seconds to go in this third period. It's Piggott 38, Rector 0. We'll take a short break and be back with you in a minute.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college. Why pay university prices?
When the same classes at TRCC cost a lot less.
I can use A+. I get individual attention.
I'm close to home.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
A-Plus Medical Equipment of Dexter has the answers for you. Oxygen patients, are you unhappy with your service? There's no cost to switch and generally no doctor visit is required. Home delivery, friendly staff, and high-quality equipment is the A-Plus way. A-Plus delivers the best in customer service for Southeast Missouri. For all your care, we're always there. A-Plus Medical Equipment, located at 8 North Catalpa in Dexter. Call us toll-free at 888-624-0402.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful historic downtown Dexter.
If you're looking for floral framing and gift ideas, check out Weber's Ben Franklin. Also, Weber's Ben Franklin has cards for all occasions.
Designs on You does single process and dimensional hair coloring and facials. They also have a full line of makeup along with manicures and pedicures. Let Designs on You make the difference in your style.
Okay, there's a pitchback. It's a new kid on the block in there.
Well,
number 7, Daniel Hester on the stop.
That's Blake Griffin. He was in on the 2-point conversion a while ago. Looked like he may have picked up one.
Sophomore, right? Younger guys getting some playing time again this evening?
Yes.
This is probably going to be the last play of the third quarter coming up here.
You've got Toombs, Griffin, and Howell in the backfield. Ball's going to Howell.
He's got a hole.
Nice tackle that time.
Yeah, guess who that was? August Lopez.
Lopez made a nice tackle, a gain of 5 on the play that time by Howell. That's the end of the third quarter with the score of Piggott Mohawks 38, the Rector Cougars nothing. We'll be back in just a minute. Well, we've got right underway here the fourth quarter, and Piggott starts off with a offside penalty. All right, not Piggott, but call on Rector. Piggott, 1st and 10 now. Rice,
Okay, here comes Rice.
Rice is going to keep it. Round the
He's
right
got
end.
running room. He's down to the 30.
August Lopez and number 24, Aaron Spears. August Lopez just got with him and stayed with him. Grabbed a hold and wouldn't let go.
He got a first down about the 18-yard line.
Nice run that time by Rob Rice.
He looked like a big, lanky quarterback coming around that end, didn't he?
Tell you what, he's deceivingly quick. It looks like he's moving slow, and I tell you what, he's chopping up some real big yardage here with those long legs. Quick hit that
right
time.
up the middle.
Yep. Toombs with it.
Yeah, he got about 5 yards on that.
Looked like number 7 may have been standing him up there with a crowd of other Cougars.
Clock running. We're down to 10 minutes to go in this game. Hope you've enjoyed it. Folks from Piggott and also from Rector.
There's Rice.
Toombs with the ball.
Hand off Toombs again.
Boy, he's still
fighting
digging.
for yardage.
Looked like Seth Parsley and Cody Banning in on the stop.
Toombs that time picked up 4. He's down close to a 1st and 10. It's called a long one. Again, we've got a lot of quiet time up here in the booth. I think the guys have gone to sleep.
Not a bit. I was just getting ready to comment on how the Cougars, you know, they're down a little bit and it's getting late in the game, but their defense is still hustling
Look
after
at that.
every play.
Yeah,
Getting
they
them in
had-
the backfield on this particular play. Looked like maybe Dalton Shaw in there early. So you got to be glad to see that.
Sure. Howell thrown for a 2-yard loss. Great hustle that time by the Cougar defense.
Bringing up a 4th down. Cougars looking to make a big stop right here. I don't think Logan Bucks through throwing the ball. He's excited about getting the opportunity back, so I'm sure his defense is going to try to stand up there for him.
4th and 3.
There's the quick handoff to
Got to be
Howell.
close. Got to be close.
No, it wasn't Howell.
That's Toombs.
It was Toombs once again. He's the workhorse on this drive.
That was Corbin Taylor and August Lopez.
He picked up 5.
It was close.
That's going to move the chains.
1st and goal from the 8-yard line.
Well, this Piggott team just keeps eating up the ground.
Right, Bryce Swan coming in for the Piggott Mohawks. We're down to 8 minutes to go in this game.
There's a quick handoff to Toombs again.
Toombs drives it inside the 5 down to about the 2-yard line. Let's call it the 3.
I guess with Brian Seal out there, they're going to say, well, we're going to have to work Toombs in there, and so we might as well give him the ball.
He runs hard, doesn't he?
Yeah, he
Looked
does.
like it may have been Tyler Small in on the stop. Called his number an awful lot tonight as well. Another guy that likes to get in there and make the hit, try to get the stop.
2nd goal from about the 3. One more time.
He's hit.
There's Toombs in for the score. And that's going to make it 44-0.
Toombs that time ducked that head, took that ball right in. That's Jeremy Toombs. He's a junior. See if Piggott goes for two again.
Didn't see him bring a tee out, so it looks like they're going to attempt that.
He just took a knee then.
Took a knee.
I guess they decided they don't want any more than 44.
Well,
it's good sportsmanship, but you know these guys, they've proven to them that they can run it up the middle all the way up down the field, and so there's no need to put 2 more points on the board. That's for sure either.
Each town's 9 miles apart, same county, and I'm sure everybody knows each other on each team, and Piggott's up 44-0 with 6 minutes to go in this game. Clock is running, and while we've got a short break here, we want to tell everybody how much we have enjoyed being here at Piggott to bring you this game. Let's take a short break. We'll be back in just a moment. How are you doing today?
Doing great, wonderful.
Hello, and welcome to What's Cooking in Our House.
Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Hometown Shorts.
Todd, welcome to the show.
Bill, thank you very much.
Year, or this game tournament, so I'm not.
Glen St. Ford on Highway 49 North in Paragould is your Ford Mercury dealer. Glen St. in Paragould has great deals every day on all Ford and Mercury vehicles. We also have the best selection of pre-owned vehicles around. Glen St. in Paragould has an outstanding service department with some of the top technicians in the country. We're located on Highway 49 North in Paragould. Glen St. Ford, where our price and friendliness bring you here and our service bring you back.
Well, again, we want to thank the Piggott school system here for all the administration, the teachers, also the coaching staff, all the boosters here for making this an enjoyable evening. We look forward to going to Rector here in a few more weeks. Boy, look
here
at
we
this
go.
reverse. Good
One
game.
block.
Reverse.
Stepped out of bounds.
That's number 11, Seth Parsley.
Nice run that time.
He saw big number 77, Luke Wade, coming his way. He was going to make a quick cut on him and just stepped a little bit too far to the left. Need about an extra 6 inches of turf there. Think he would have been okay.
Rector will start at the Piggott 48-yard line. 4 minutes, 40 seconds to go in this game. Clock running. Logan Buck still at quarterback for the Cougars.
From the shotgun. There's a pass drop by the split end.
Number 12, Rob Rice, closing in on that. He was ready to make a big hit.
Pass intended that time with Dalton Shaw, and Shaw couldn't hold on to it. Again, it seems like we talk about this, but we really have enjoyed our time here at Piggott. What a nice facility they have, and just beautiful. The people have just treated us very, very well.
Field's in perfect condition.
Oh, beautiful.
Logan Buck in the shotgun once again. He fakes to the right, throws down the middle. That one's picked off.
Intercepted. Number 2, Daniel Baldwin.
Daniel Baldwin, the quarterback.
He's got a few red shirts in front of him, coming back the other side.
Oh,
fumble.
Fumbled, but he recovered his own fumble. He's had an outstanding game tonight.
He has. He really has. It's Daniel Baldwin. Well, I show had 5 fumbles for Piggott. They recovered 3 of their own, so they've lost 2.
And the war drums are going right now.
I tell you, they're cheerleaders. They can do some of Piggott's cheerleaders can do some of the cutest cheers. They get in that huddle and do the powwow and whatnot. And I like that. We're down to 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go in this game.
I think Piggott's
just going to take a knee and let the clock run. Oh, and they
Fumble.
fumbled the ball. Rector's going to get the ball. Rector's going to get the ball back.
Recovered by Thomas Bagwell.
Tell you what, Ed Gargis has done a great job on the defensive end. We've got a player down on the field. He is hurt. And for the Rector Cougars with 2:15 to go in this game, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back in just a moment. Well, welcome back. With 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go, the young man is off the field, and hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, I believe that was number 22, Dalton Shaw. Little shaken up. We saw him walking off on his own, so I think we trust he's going to be all right.
We're under 2 minutes to go in the game. Buck back to pass. Steps up, throws it.
He zipped
ball.
one across the middle.
Well defended by.
Have a passing interference this time on.
May have been just a little too closely defended.
Tell you, I was impressed the way the young quarterback stepped up into the pocket.
And he really put some zip on that ball.
He zipped it. Ball when there just had he happened to have his hand on his back.
Down to below a minute and a half.
And the clock is running. Passing interference gives the Rector Cougars a 1st and 10. They will be down to the Piggott 35.
Well, he's going to have a chance to take a couple shots at the end zone here with about a minute left.
I was going to say, I've kind of been watching the defensive side all night, but if you look down there and see the Rector now, their offense has got no quit in them as well. They want to get across that goal line before the game's over this evening. They've had several opportunities and just came up shy.
Low snap. Oh.
Pass that time.
That was a good thing he dropped that pass.
Michael Morgan defending on that play. All up in the middle of it.
We've got a timeout on the field with 43 seconds to go. Piggott on top of Rector, 44-0. And we're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Okay, we're back within the last seconds of the game. 43 seconds left in this ball game. Piggott's ahead 44-0.
Rector trying to get on the board. The Mohawks trying to go for a shutout.
Logan Buck under center. He's got a man wide right. Got a man in motion. Here's a pitch out. It's an option pass, but he's going to be horse collared down. I don't know if that's a penalty in the high school.
Cody Manning at
Ethan
time.
Midkiff on that stop, I believe. Yeah, 41.
Cody Manning that time with the pitch back was going to do the halfback option. He's also a quarterback. And Piggott got through the line and threw him for a loss. Clock running with 15 seconds to go. We'll see if Rector can get one play in here before the end of this game.
Metcalf put the old Ray Lewis horse collar on him that time. Here's Buck. Handoff up the middle to Small. Pretty good gain.
Daniel Baldwin and number 75, Todd Weathers, in to stop. And that's going to be the game.
That's going to be the end of the game, and I hope you've enjoyed this game. The score 44 for Piggott. They shut out the Rector Cougars, hold them to no score. But I want to tell you, Rector's got a good ball club.
Yes, they do.
Piggott's got a good ball club, but Rector impressed me. I'm like Ed. Ed said there was no quit in the defense and there was no quit in the offense. Those kids tried to get after it.
Well, the young men are out in midfield shaking hands with each other, showing some good sportsmanship. It was a hard-fought game, and I know there's some kids out there that are dog-tired.
A lot of them, both teams went both ways tonight. Very good game, and again, we want to thank everyone. Statistically, we could give you all the stats, but you'll read that in your local papers anyway. We just want to thank everybody for their kindness that they've shown us on both sides, both teams, from the Piggott and also from Rector. We hope those that did get a little injury tonight, hopefully it's small, and they're back ready to play next week. Want to thank Hank Lippert, Ed Gargis, for coming in and helping us with the game here. And I'm Bill Hampton, Steve Johnson on the camera tonight. We want to thank everyone and thank you, our fans. Don't forget, YHC TV, we're glad that you joined us on New Wave Cable. We're looking forward to coming to Piggott. We'll be down to do a basketball game or two, both in Piggott and in Rector, and we will be bringing the Rector Mark Tree, Arkansas game, and we'll be talking about that a little bit later. But until next time, make sure you put those seatbelts on if you're going to be out on the roadway, because we want to see you back at the next game. And don't forget, live today, learn from yesterday, and look forward to tomorrow.